Don't use your Galaxy 6 watch for sleep tracking because it's awfully inaccurate. Now, as much as I'd hate to say this, Samsung needs to up their ante and make their watches better. Now, this does not mean that you can't use your other features on the watch, like blood pressure or ECG, even though ECG had problems before as well in terms of accuracy. All I'm saying is sleep tracking is absolutely useless for me. This is the conclusion that I came up with. Yes, it sounds too harsh, but I'm here to tell you the truth of what I find to be true based on evidence, based on what I have experienced, based on what I've tested, and based on what other people have told me. There have been so many reports, so many comments of people complaining about the sleep feature. As a matter of fact, I made a video on sleep tracking before, and I was excited when the Galaxy 6 watch was released, and Samsung has claimed to have introduced advanced features in sleep tracking. But unfortunately, it's all useless. I tested this thing myself, and during the days where I had good sleep, it gave me bad scores, and on the days where I had bad sleep, it gave me good scores. I mean, come on. That's not how it works, man. If you had a good night's rest, you can feel it when you wake up in the morning, no matter what your score is. If your score says 60, and you wake up in the morning completely refreshed and feeling good, you had a good night's rest, I don't care what the watch says, there's something wrong with it. And on the other hand, if you're feeling groggy and cranky and tired, and you feel like you were hit by a bus the moment when you wake up in the morning, and the watch tells you, oh, you've got 90%, something's wrong. And the way I knew that something was wrong with the watch is the way that it was tracking REM sleep and deep sleep. For instance, during the days where I had a good night's rest, it kept saying that my deep sleep was little. Like, let's say 15 to 20 minutes of deep sleep? Come on, that can't be. Something's obviously wrong. So if you're watching this, and you want to know more about the Galaxy 6 watch, if you don't believe what I'm saying, go watch more videos like this. A lot of other YouTubers have made test videos on the Galaxy 6 watch in comparison with more advanced sleep trackers out there. You'll be surprised by how inaccurate this watch is. Now, the Apple Watch fares much better than the Galaxy Watch in terms of accuracy, so that's good news for Apple Watches, but this video is in no way trying to undermine Samsung or Samsung products, because I'm a big Samsung fan and I've been using the Galaxy Watch for years, ever since the Galaxy Watch 3. I've been using 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I didn't use 5, but 6. And I also have the Galaxy phones, and I still think that the Galaxy phones are the best. And I have made so many videos saying that the Galaxy Watch is the best fitness tracker in the market out there due to the various functionalities such as body composition, blood pressure, ECG, heart rate, and all the other things. This video does not mean that you can't use the other functionalities out there like blood pressure, which works really well. I've tested it myself several times. And body composition, which seems to be working well as well. The gist of this video is this: don't use the sleep tracking functionality on the Galaxy Watch. I would advise you to count how many hours of sleep you had last night instead. And the way to gauge your sleep effectiveness or the quality of your sleep is how you feel like when you wake up in the morning. And that video of MKBHD Marquez with Dr. Mike is true. Dr. Mike warned about the use of these devices, about relying on these devices, whether it's Samsung or Apple or any other fitness tracker.
Have you heard of a Whoop?
Yeah.
Do you think it's good or better than the Apple Watch?
In most cases, recommend against it.
Interesting.
I'll tell you why. You know, it gives you like this score of how well you rested you are and all that stuff. And the score is probably reliable. Mm-hmm. But you know what's even better to learn and is equally as reliable? How you feel. And you know why that's better than the phone and the score? I mean, the app on the phone and the Whoop itself? Because if the Whoop tells you you are not well rested, mm-hmm. even if you are well rested, you're going to have worse outcomes.
Because if the watch tells you that you didn't have a good night's rest, then that will cause a lot of anxiety, and especially if the watch was wrong. So imagine how much anxiety that's going to cause you. A much better way to gauge your sleep quality would be how you feel like in the morning and counting how many hours of sleep you had last night. You should have between 7 to 9 hours of sleep every day and try to go to bed the same time every day. And that's how you can improve your sleep quality. Samsung, if you're watching this, it's time for you to fix your problems with the watch. It's time for you to fix your sleep tracking functionality on the watch. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you really like this video, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to get more quality videos like this in the future. Have a great day.